All right, let's get to hear from the coaches what they have to say and how they've prepared for this encounter tactically. You know they don't like giving much, but somehow we try and ask the questions to try, and so that you hear what they have to say about how they've prepared for this match and how they're looking forward to this encounter.
Yeah, good afternoon, and good afternoon to all viewers back home. Look, in terms of our preparations, I'll talk about our preparations first. Everything went well. You know, we came back on Monday from our game against Chiefs in South Africa, but I can't complain in terms of our preparations. And then, if you look at the squad, we just made some few changes. Those are tactical changes. There's nothing much about it. Those are just tactical changes. Then we're facing a very good side today. You know, if you look at the last 3 games, I think they've won 2 and drawn 1. So we are facing a very good side, quality players and a very good coach. So we know the challenges. You know, we still have another game in hand. But look, we can't count eggs before they are being hatched. So we have to win that game. Then we can talk of maybe us leading maybe by 7 points or 8 points. But for now, my attention is on this game this afternoon.
I think you know the rivalry, and I'm happy that we are playing against the Scotland side that is up there. And you know, when you play against a team that is charging, it's very easy for you to motivate the boys. And they know this is the platform where stars are born, and I would want to see the boys probably having 1 or 2 youngsters being born today. You know, when you play against the likes of Kamabiri, Adnolejimson and what, if you go back there, we are an attacking team. We would want to go forward. We want to search for goals, because if you just sit back and you get that they will give them room to play. We don't want to give them room to play today.
So there you have it. The 2 coaches not giving much away there. We had, let's start with Norman Spencer. Of course, the preparations flying back into Zim from South Africa after that. Does it take the intensity of the match that they're going to be faced? Because it was a less high-intensity game where they had to use 2 squads in that. Could it play against them or to their advantage as well? But they had the whole week to prepare. They were not in action.
Well, the good thing about what happened last week is all the players got game time. They got to run at least 45 minutes, and they came back on a Monday. They had a whole week of training. I think everything went well. They flew and they came back. So I think, like we had Norman Mapesa saying, he was happy with how they trained during the course of the week. Just a few tactical changes that he has made coming against this, which he says a very good team, Moose, and a very good coach. So he knows the team and he knows the coach too.
Max, I'll give you Lloyd Samaitam Tasa.
Yep.
We were talking about quickly as well. That was Lloyd Mtasa. As he mentioned today, that this is a very important game. The rivalry, it has existed for quite a long time.
Yeah, that's all we are looking for. I think the intensity of it would tell us a story from the beginning. I think there's no pressure on Moose. They just have to play their game and keep to their task. And I think they'll be able to at least to make it challenging for Scotland this afternoon.
Well, I certainly hope you'll be enjoying this live broadcast right here on ZBC TV. And right now, let's take you to our match commentators. That is the elder Stanley Katande as well as John Kani, as they give us live commentary of the match between Scotland and Moose, Matchday 26 of the Castle Premier Soccer League.
standing by. Very good afternoon to you all, and welcome to Rufaro Stadium on a windy day, very cold as well in August, the first day of August, certainly introducing the wintry weather that we will be experiencing throughout the month of August. The month of our heroes as we get set to start here at Rufaro Stadium. Certainly it promises to be a very good encounter indeed when two of the teams that finished first and second last season come face to face. Scotland, the home team, taking on MWOS, and MWOS of course have got revenge uppermost in their minds. They failed at the last hurdle in trying to upstage the defending champions, that is Scotland, and very soon the two teams will be walking onto the field of play. As you can see that they are now in the tunnel, and the match will start in a few minutes time. If you were doing whatever it is that you were doing, please settle down. You can see there the Scotland manager, the Scotland coach Norman Mapeza, walking to take his seat. And he was actually saying it before the match. That look, he's prepared for a big fight here. He respects Lloyd and his team MWOS. They've been in the trenches. They know what to expect, and the two former players are exchanging pleasantries. Two veterans of the game, both played for the national team, but I think Norman Mapeza achieved more with the national team, being the captain for quite a long time indeed. And in the commentary box with me is Joe Nkani. Joe, looking at this game today here before we get underway, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, good afternoon, Stanley, and good afternoon to all our viewers out there. I think this afternoon we are poised to see a tightly only in the three attempts that they've met, MWOS only won once, and Scotland winning two of the three encounters. So in essence, Scotland have always had that dominance over MWOS. But the interesting part is the winning team has always been winning by 1-0. So there's nothing much to separate the two of them, but say the grudge that they carry over from Division 1 up to the Premiership. And I think this afternoon we have every reason to believe that this game is going to be tightly contested.
It certainly promises to be very tight indeed, and because looking at the visiting team MWOS, they've employed two defensive midfielders, a clear sign that they would like to take control. And then Norman Mapeza has also responded by deploying 5 midfielders. Nobody wants to lose grip of this game here, as the two teams now are settling down, getting ready for the national anthem. Simudai Mureza with Zimbabwe.
Four weeks to shape destiny. 4 weeks for Jurgen Klopp's men to write an unprecedented chapter in English sporting history, to achieve the unachievable. A 4-trophy haul would be accompanied by a 5th honour of footballing immortality.
Quite interesting. We did see a bit of an exhibition from them last time around in South Africa as well. Your take in terms of quite interesting. We did see a bit of an exhibition from them last. Quite interesting. We did see a bit of an exhibition from them.
No complex prompts needed. Grammarly's AI helps you draft faster and gives you suggestions from brainstorming to
but again, tightly monitored. You have to deal with Isaka Mohammed, who wins the throw-in from the near side. Yes. This one guided backwards to the Ghanaian defender. Another blockade, playing the ball into touch. This one goes out of play. I thought as much. MWOS are, well, I must say Scotland are surprised that they are playing under pressure at home.
They are very unsettled at the moment, yeah. And I think MWOS will do well with a goal that will somehow cause more problems for the host Scotland. But right now they are pumping all the pressure and looking more threatening than Scotland, the home team.
Yes, indeed. And I can also say that their goalkeeper, Changa, has been the busier of the two. Moffat Abubakar finding his captain, Walter Msona, trying to find his elder brother but couldn't. Yabunze picks it up. Banda turns away from his marker. Banda slips it past his man. And Msona, the elder, takes it away. the ball partially blocked. Timbanyoka does well. It's picked up by Msebe. Balls are all over the place now as they come forward once again. What can they do? Mensah is the one who has been banging the goals for the Panthers. And this one goes out of play. Oh, it's quickly taken up. Sona. Into the middle of the park is Sebe. Looking for the youngster. Timbanyoka doesn't have the pace. Rolls into a goal kick. And we would like to welcome those joining us for the first time here to Rufaro Stadium. MWOS are taking on Scotland. Mapiravira sitting at the top of the log. And that's a waste effort by Zambezi, the veteran. I think one of the players I've told he has only missed one match. The ever-present Innocent Zambezi. Nyasulu, the Malawian international, guiding it all the way back to Charger. Tidam Jua missing the services of his regular partner Kevin Moyo, who impressed last weekend against Kaiser Chiefs. The very defendable player Kevin Moyo. Not here today. Here's Shidolo, Kendenfield, being played on the left-hand side of defense. He's very versatile as well. The Namibian is excellent in the middle of the park. Mensah. Ball played on the far side. Moffat with a long effort and a miscue by Katsande. Plays the ball out and it's a corner kick to Scotland, and it looks like Walter Msona lines up to take it. Yeah, my namesake could have done a lot better by directing his foot at least through the center. Let's wait and see what happens here. Here comes the corner. It's a good looking one, but parried away. Msebe trying to guide it back on the far side, but Moffat, wow, good save, but come a billiard and scrambled away at the end of the day. Scotland very, very close to a goal here with a bit of alertness in front of goal. That could have been goal number one, but no, didn't happen that way. Yasulu Nixon taken away back by MWOS. Bunze looking very comfortable in the middle of the park. He's a central defender. My goodness, the way that he's knocking the ball around shows a lot of purpose. Lloyd Mtasa was saying just before kickoff that look, it's fairly easy to motivate a side to play against the top team in the country. That's another long effort on the far side. Kept in play, the cross comes in, nobody home. A good run here from Atabanda. Again loses out. Good defensive work there from Scotland. I'm certainly surprised here with the sort of resistance that MWOS are putting in place. It's like a prey that is trying to catch an animal that fights back. Shidolo strikes away. The Namibian turns away from his marker. He goes down. Referee says free kick. In a very good looking position for the Musona brothers.
Yes, Scotland are now in their groove. You see a shot that was taken earlier on, a cleared header, and on the volley from Abubakar Moffat, it was on target, and the goalkeeper there, Chazga, he was on Tizai, was on point to parry it away. But otherwise it would have been interesting for Abubakar Moffat to score against his former paymasters. A well taken shot on the volley, and of course found Tizai well positioned to parry it away to safety.
And then the subsequent scramble for possession in the box. This one sees Shidolo being pushed to the ground, and the referee Kwetsan quite correctly giving a free kick to Scotland. A bit far from target, but you never know with the smiling assassin Knowledge Msona. Abubakar with decoy. That's a good dummy. Knowledge Msona. The wall has done its job. Back to Msona once again. Good looking cross. He's cleared away. The central defenders doing a good job, and looks like Mchambizi, who is down. Let's wait and see. Yeah. They're part of the crowd here at Rufaro Stadium enjoying themselves. Sebe, Chokozisi to Moffat. Looks like he's playing as a right back today. Abubakar, Moffat played across. Yasulu, Shidolo robbed of the ball. I can safely say the referee got it all wrong there.
That was a fair challenge.
That was a fair challenge.
Shidolo tried to shoot the ball, and the most defender came and nicked the ball and safety. I don't think there was an impediment there, Stanley. For me, that's a fair challenge.
Yeah, that's normal contact in football, but the referee doesn't feel that way. Maybe that's why I'm only behind the mic and he has got the whistle. He knows more about these decisions than me. The free kick is quickly taken. Moffat with a good looking cross, touched away in the center. Isaka Mohammed, that should have been a foul. Chambizi up and about. Oh, now MWOS have one possession, easily taken away. Oh, lovely stuff. Here they come once again. Billy Veremi playing the ball through, finding out the Banda. What a save! What a save from Chokozic himself. That was Nyasulu rather.
Timely intervention from Nixon Nyasulu, because that ball was flighting into the far post where there was the most player coming on the right side.
Oh, that was brilliant. That should have gone in. Banda had done well, waited pass. But the defender was on guard, Nyasulu, the Malawi international. Here's another cross coming in. Chance once again. Lots of problems for Viravira this afternoon. That's a good looking cross. The header inside the area. Picked up once again. Lovely touch. Chance once more, but Viravira can come away with it. Kamapilia chasing and chasing. It's taken away by Nyabunze, who clears the danger.
What a game we're witnessing.
End-to-end stuff so far. Stuff, you can say it again. And
you miss, we try. You miss, we try. And I think so far, I think it's been evenly balanced now. I think Scotland has slowly come into the game, and they're also throwing their own punches. And MWOS, of course, are resisting and throwing their own punches up front. And I think it's anyone's game at the moment.
Definitely anyone's game. Both coaches, of course, looking satisfied so far. But I think it's more with Lloyd Samai Tamtasa. He must have the better measure of satisfaction, given the fact that he's playing away from home. And again, another look into the crowd. Farai Jerry, I think, behind there. The Caps United director. Good play. Timanyoka staying on his feet. Tightly monitored. MWOS are fighting for every loose ball here at the Banda with a tackle. Referee says play on, but then he blows the whistle, takes play back. That's at the Banda.
I like what the referee had done there. He had allowed advantage to carry on, and of course he didn't accrue, and then he had to bring back play for a free kick to MWOS. Yeah, good call, Kejisani.
Yeah, indeed. Very good call, Dirwai. Yeah, he was brought down by Isaka Mohammed, the former Dimbare player, inside the area. The header goes the wrong way, and the charge can't keep the ball in play. It's out for a corner. 0-0 the scoreline, 17 minutes gone. But he can't believe what we're watching here. MWOS have taken it short. Ball played through, the return ball comes through, and obviously offside. He made his run a bit too early, and the Scotland back four stayed in line and protected their goal line. Yeah, the shot is taken, Nyasulu. Plays it long. Kamabiliad hitting the ball ahead of the much bigger Nyabunze. Talk of agility. He may not have the size, but he does make up for it with great agility, Kamabiliad. The ball is played through now. Once again, some good running from Veremu, but tightly monitored there by Zona Walter. Zona finds Timbanyoka. Back to Shidolo. Hidamdua standing guard at the back for Scotland. Yasulu drifting forward. Poor Alidan is taken away by Nyabunze, who gives it away to Shidolo. The tireless Moses Shidolo. Ball played through. Kamabiliad goes down, and a free kick in a very, very promising position. But some fans not happy with that call. She was waving her finger to say, that's not a free kick. Take a second look at it.
Yeah, I think he pulled
that was,
the shoulder.
Yeah, he got the shoulder plus the boot.
Yeah.
Stepped on him, and Dirwai got it right. Now another chance for Knowledge Msona and Abubakar Moffat. And the fans are singing in the stands. Is it the usual routine? A dummy. Knowledge Msona with a cross, punched away by the goalkeeper. And again, they've just given it away. Mohammed Moffat Abubakar rather. Shidolo riding a tackle. Lays it through. Msona Walter. Comes back on the near side from Timbanyoka. Finds Knowledge Msona blocked, and that one goes out of play. That was Valentine Katsande taking care of business. This is how it came about. What a dive from the goalkeeper, Francis Tizai.
Yeah, he did well to read the flight of that ball. But he missed it. It was going to be trouble.
Indeed.
And good timing and good punch to get it away to safety. Yeah, well done, Tizai there.
Here comes the corner, and Timbanyoka can clear the danger. It's Mshkambizi only as far as Isaka Mohammed. Ball played on the near side. Walter Msona. Timbanyoka now. Walter. Tumsebe. Scotland trying to be content with possession. Isaka Mohammed checks his run and tries to play it forward. For a moment I thought he was going to play it backwards. The throw-in has been given the other way. Samaita Mtasa with his instructions. Kamabiliad doing well to shield the ball. Timbanyoka turning away from an opponent. Sebe. Yasolo. He finds Pidamdua. Retains the favor. Chinyasulu. Sona. Knowledge. Complaining to the referee. Again taken away. And this one goes away from George. Didn't keep possession. Now it comes back to Walter Msona. I must say, for the last few minutes, Scotland have been in control, knocking the ball around, but they need to come up with sufficient penetration to create a goal here. Abubakar. And the ball is guided back to the goalkeeper. Scotland can restart the formula. Here is Nyasulu. The Malawian international comes back to Isaka Mohammed. Good return pass from Timbanyoka. But then was standing firm. George clears the ball. Veremu and Mohammed Abubakar fighting for the ball, but it's taken away. It comes back to Abubakar in the area. Knowledge and Sona, and this one, oh dear, over the bar. Norman Mapeza cannot believe this.
It was a good move that was fashioned by Moss, and most precisely Abubakar Moffat down the left channel. Good timing, he ran into space, he beat his marker, and then he chose to look up front and then laid it for Knowledge and Sona. But I think it was good timing there from Mo's defender. So that's
yeah, Abubakar Moffat.
Yeah, it was a good lay on.
Maybe he should have tried his luck from that angle. The corner kick is taken. And it comes back to Msebe. Here is Mohamed Isaka. Tidam Jua. The ball is played through to Msebe, who finds his goalkeeper Chajga. Nyasulu. Scotland once again trying to establish some control. It must have been an instruction from the bench, because all of a sudden they don't rush to go forward now. Kamabiliat using his small frame to good effect. What a pass to find Knowledge and Sona on the near side here. Ball played through to Mohammed. Comes back again to the Malawian. Slips it through Shidolo. And this one too far ahead of Timbanyoka, but the idea was there. It's only the execution that was missing, Joe.
Yeah, I think he lifted the ball, and it had so much pace from Shidolo. It had so much pace that Timbanyoka could not do anything with that ball. But otherwise the idea was good.
Shidolo now picks up possession, but Nyabunze standing firm. He was pulled back there by Knowledge Msona, who is disputing the referee's decision.
In fact, it's been an interesting duel between Knowledge Msona and Tafazwa Nyabunze, the captain for Moss. I think they've been making each other's presence felt.
The clear instruction from Lloyd Samaitamtas, I think. I mean, he doesn't play in midfield. He's a defender, and in recent times he was always starting from the bench, but today he's been given a special instruction to make sure that these two players, Knowledge Msona and Kamabiliad, are taken care of. He actually said it even in the pre-match interview.
He's one player who's been very loyal with Moss, that Nyabunze. Tafaza, he came with the team from Division 1, and I think he's one of the players who has the most DNA from Division 1 all the way to the Premiership, and he's doing well in captaining the team.
Definitely, he knows every corner of Moss' style of play. Kamabilia tightly monitored. Finds Moffat. Ball is taken away now. Looks like Katsande is drifting from left to right. Zambezi. And Atabanda goes down. Must have been an accidental slap in the face from Isabaka Mohammed. The referee, Irwai, had no choice but to blow. The Banda going through some pain. I don't think it's anything serious. Yes.
Yeah, the elbow.
Yeah, the elbow there as he was trying to feel his man on the side. Then he ended up maybe poking him in the eye. I hope he will be able to get up and continue with the rest of the guys.
Yeah. And he's one of the reliable players at the Banda. He's got 5 goals to his name at the moment for Moss. So he's one of their top goal scorers. 5 goals to his account this season at the Banda. So you wouldn't want to miss him if you are a Moss family member.
Yes, indeed. Second only to Wilson Mensah, the Ghanaian, who was playing in Indonesia before making his way to Zimbabwe. It says a lot about us, and as we see there, Ogege, just number 88. He actually is not wearing anything. It's paint that is all over his body. Sona, senior, taken care of, and Kamabiliat, despite the small frame, is bringing down big guys. Zambezi, innocent. Mshambizi playing it backwards. The front is Tizai. Doing well so far in his 6th game of the season. Tried to turn and then taken away. Shidolo. Waltham Sona losing possession. Moores trying to regain control of proceedings here. Nyabunze turning away from his marker. Just there to make sure that all the raids by Scotland are stopped. The idea was right there. Comes back once again. The chip inside the area, and the shot has been skewed wide by who else? Katsande, and the fans, well, Mavirawira fans must be happy that Valentine didn't get it right.
He's one of the players that has been very loyal and pivotal to Moores. He has got 3 fans player of the match, player of the month rather, 3 times. You know, fans, most fans, they vote.
Goal kick quickly taken. Peter Mdua. His defense once turned out for Highlanders. Now settled in the capital, playing for Mavirawira. Isaka Mohammed taking his time. Now Mavirawira under pressure. A chance here. Double save by the goalkeeper. Goal kick. So a round of applause there for the effort. But Isaka Mohammed must be very careful. He's a bit relaxed with this game. Was the Nyasulu once again, always on hand to close down on opponents.
Had he gone for a far post, maybe it would have been trouble for Scotland. Yeah?
Yes.
He went for the near post, which was well covered there by Scotland goalkeeper Nelson Chajga.
Yeah, these are some of the things our players need to learn, and the incident that has resulted in the free kick, which is about to be taken. And referee Dirwai.
Oh, it's not looking good. They're calling for substitution.
Yeah.
The medical team there. So
looks like Mchambizi.
Yeah, since his day is done.
Yeah, that will be a big blow indeed, because he was doing a good job. These fans, I'm sure, will agree with me. Here is the Mavirawira mascot, clad in yellow in the Vietnam end, as Lloyd Samaitam Tasa warms up his entire bench in preparation for the changes that are likely to come because of the injury to Muchkambizi. Chinotenda, one of the most reliable players in Moore's outfit.
Yeah, he's also very important to them. He's one of the 2 players who came in from Division 1. Yeah, one of the 4 players who are in the starting lineup now who did duty for Moores in the Division 1 league, together with Chinotenda, Tapazwa George, yeah, Malvin Mudzuka, Tapazwa Nyabunze, and himself there, Mchambizi Chinotenda, loyal child of Moores.
Yes, indeed, and Chizai carelessly, playing the ball into touch for a throw in. 32 minutes gone. Just under 13 minutes to the Oranges. Stokozis Msebe to Abubakar. Walter Msona to Msebe. Shidolo turning away from his marker. Msebe is under pressure. This one goes out of play. Throw in. After a lot of pressure on Mtokozis Msebe.
MWOS are preparing to bring in Makshon Murambiwa.
Now, MWOS actually fighting. Indeed, I hear, as you quite rightly said, Joe, that a change is about to be made. An injury-inspired substitution. Makshon Murambiwa will come in for Tinotenda Mchambizi. That is the confirmation from Thanks Nyahuye. We have two ladies officials this afternoon. So Murambiwa takes his place in the middle of the park alongside Nyabunze as one of the defensive midfielder. Knowledge Msona. Mohamed gets it back. Msona once more to Walter. It's taken away by Nyabunze, the captain. Playing deep inside his own half. Nyabunze has got nerves of steel, turning back to face his goal. Here it comes once more. Murambiwa with his first touch. MWOS enjoying useful possession. Ball played through, and this one taken away quite easily. Shidolo looking very strong in the middle of the park. Timbanyoka going through. Billiard turns away from his marker but finds Sona Walter. Timbanyoka, good looking cross, headed away, and the MWOS can survive. Reginald Chinemo can take it away, but somehow he gives it away. Abubakar, I don't understand it. Knowledge Msona, the smiling assassin, lays it through. And of course, they wanted a whistle. Timbanyoka going down quite easily, not impressing the referee, Kwetsan Dirwai. The Tizai Francis, watched by these fans this afternoon. He throws it wide on the far side.
Meanwhile, in the Blaawai Derby stand, the Chicken Inn are trailing by 1-0. Blaawai Chiefs have found the lead in that Blaawai Derby at the moment. And then the other matches so far across the country, it still remains goalless like it is here at Faro. So we've only had one goal so far this afternoon, and it's credit to Blaawai Chiefs over Chicken Inn.
Goals are something that's now very scarce in our league, and we hope this season we will be able to break the 15-goal mark, because Navaya Washington is on 13, and with a few matches to go in the season, let's hope that he will continue to score and get things right. Shidolo has broken loose, turns away from his marker, but Katsande won't budge, and this one is cleared away into touch. That's a throw-in to Maviravira with their fans in full voice. They've given away possession. This is now coming to MWOS, and fans settling down. They need a goal to jack them out of their seats. They've had close shaves. Good marking there from Viravira defenders. Lovely control. Chidolo winning possession, but Nyabunze doesn't give up possession at all. Referee says play on. He won the ball. Walter Msona under a lot of pressure. Manages to wriggle away from his marker to find Abubakar Isak. Mohammed rather. Timbanyoka. Good looking cross headed away by Valentine Katsande. No wonder why they've given him Man of the Match awards on 3 consecutive matches. The Norton-based defender Valentine. Some young fans enjoying themselves here. They're very popular on the internet.
Yeah,
they talk about the rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, and they are now almost full-time supporters as we see the incident there with Mohammed heading from behind and injuring his opponent in Atabanda. Atabanda has been at the end of some rough tackles in this match. With 7 minutes to go, he is down injured. We hope that is nothing serious, and he will be able to get up and continue.
Now, speaking of the fans, they look at those that are dancing from the terraces daily. I think we've had a fair crowd this afternoon, considering the two teams, one coming from Norton and the other one coming from Buku. But I think the crowd that we witnessed this afternoon, yeah, it's a fair crowd for this kind of a fixture.
Definitely it is, because these are new teams in the league, and to have managed to garner such support is certainly good going. Very good going indeed. And the other good thing to note is that we've got ladies in there singing. And Coach Nomen Mapeza, as always, taking a hard, long look at proceedings. Yeah, those are some of the ladies we're talking about.
And the one there on the top left holding a child.
Yeah. It's a
Catch them young.
Catching them young. They get used to the noise here at Trufaro. I tried to do that with one of my kids to come and watch football here. She kept on yelling, "Please, you're making noise, keep quiet." So then I said, I won't go with you again. Good looking cross into the center, headed away. Tibanyoka does well, but Nyabunze keeping a tight rein on the movements of Knowledge Msona. Moors are really fighting for every loose ball there. Nyabunze following. Walter Msona, Msebe to the far side. Picking out Abubakar. Moffat lays it through for Kama Billiard. The return on Abubakar. Kama Billiard, but a sliding tackle plays it away. Good approach work from Bakfiravira. Unfortunately, there was a defender in the end. That's Marambiwa who cleared the effort.
That's typical of Scotland. You know, they like playing to quick short passes and then they transition as a block. And it's typical of how they've always been doing business. Cool, patient build-ups, finding each other, short to mid-term, mid-range passes, and then breaking down the defensive lines of the opponents.
Here they are once again. That's Valentine clearing the danger. Sebe on the far side will keep possession for Scotland. This one a bit too long for Nyasulu. He's having to run backwards to collect. Now has got the ball firmly under control. The Malawian plays it through, looking for Timbanyoka, tightly monitored. George has lost it. Kama Billiard keeps possession. Danger here. Kama Billiard showing great dexterity and trickery. There's a chance from Timbanyoka in the area, but that one headed away and comes on the near side. In the end, it goes out of play. Throw in from Abdiravira and Sama becoming referees in the stands. Just telling us who should actually have the ball. Oh, this is a good looking chance, but Chidolo was not composed. Sona back to Mohammed, who's really been playing himself into trouble. Isaka Mohammed. And the throw-in is taken short. Nyasulu will roll it for Peter Mdua. It's very calculating with this game. Peter Mdua doesn't create problems for himself.
It's
Whatever
basic.
he does, very basic.
Very basic and effective
Very
and
effective
efficient.
indeed, yes. Sure, Nyasulu will learn a lot from the Zimbabwean. And Isaka heads this one into touch. for the Panthers to take 3 minutes to the Oranges. Sona brought down the free kick.
He's not happy with the physical treatment he's been receiving. That's not like Musona, because Katsande, they went in there to give him a handshake to console him, and Musona shunned it.
Yeah, of course, experienced players, they know that, look, they've been given instructions to take care of these dangerous players, and if they bring them down, they try to make peace with the match official. And Kwetsandi Rwai has been very, very kind indeed to both sides. And this one carelessly played by Tafazwa George to the wrong person. Sebe finds Abubakar Moffat. Walter Msona has been kept out of the game here this afternoon, but this is the player that normally comes up with dangerous shots. He's sitting on 11 goals. Done well. Here is not Walter Msona. Young Msona in possession once more. Rolls it wide to the far side. We are told that we will be playing 3 minutes of additional time. Here is Mtokozi Zimsebe. Vastly talented player, takes a shot at goal. Too far to bother Francis Tizai.
I think that was a shot taken out of frustration. If you look at the way Moors have lined up their defensive shape when they don't have the ball, look at the way Scotland were playing the ball. They were playing in no dangerous areas. So Moors were content to allow Scotland to play around with the ball in places where they are not going to damage them. So that short attempted goal was just as an indication of how frustrated Scotland have been by the defensive shape applied by Moors.
Yes, indeed, they came here, Moors, knowing exactly what to do. And Msona, young Msona, that's Walter going down. And Billy Vera. Oh, the player going down. Let's just make out who that is. Unfortunately, he stays down. Injured Wilson Mensah, the Ghanaian, who has scored 6 goals for the Panthers. Play has been stopped.
Oh, that was an elbow.
That was an elbow.
That was an elbow there by Peter Mdua.
Peter Mdua. Yeah, clearly an elbow.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you see, this is not what the referee was watching. he sees everything in real time, so I don't blame him that much. Because if it has taken me a replay to see exactly what happened, it exonerates the referee. It's not a free kick, just a play being stopped so that he can be attended to.
And that's Moore's top goal scorer, Wilson Mensah. He's got 6 goals to his name, and he's actually Moore's top goal scorer. And they don't want to lose him because of an injury.
Yeah,
that's the Ghanaian, Wilson Mensah.
As we take a second look at how it happened, he had done well to beat Mdua. Surely the ref should have seen this. I mean, the more you see the replay, the more it becomes blatant. So, Abirawira, we're lucky on that occasion. It could have been a free kick in a very dangerous position. Now Dirwai is asking for the ball so that he will restart the game with an uncontested drop ball. Peter Mdua, lucky to get away with that foul. Isaka Mohammed, again, so laid back. So laid back. I don't see him coming back in the second 45. He hasn't been at his best. That's Isaka Mohammed. Is getting some words from his coach, Norman Mapeza. Samaita bellowing instructions as well. A usually calm and collected character, Lloyd Samaita Mtasa. He's a bit animated this afternoon. And play has been stopped once again. Another player lying face down.
That's Atabanda now.
Atabanda again. Atabanda.
A victim of an aerial ball that was flighted up, and then the 2 players were going up for the same ball, and then Atabanda comes out as the victim there.
Yeah, indeed. We've got a few seconds before The end of the first 45 minutes here at Rufaro Stadium. Scotland 0, MWOS 0. Maviravira in days gone by, like 2 weeks ago, so there would have been 1 or 2 goals up already. But it looks like Mutasa came with a clear plan, as we see the incident once again escaping the attention of the referee, Kwetsani Dirwai. Elbows are being allowed to fly around. The other banda with 5 goals, a very reliable youngster for the Panthers, Abubakar Moffat. Cleared long into enemy zone. Kamabilia taking time to bring the ball down under his spell. Here he is guiding it backwards. Moffat Abubakar. Dunya Sulu, the Malawian, but he's been stopped by the referee, who blows to end the first 45 minutes here at Rufaro Stadium. And of course, the first 45 minutes ended with other banda on the touchline. Because as is the case these days, if you stop play because of an injury that wasn't noticed, it is deemed that you're trying to take advantage of killing momentum. 0-0 at halftime here. Joe, your thoughts of the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think the first 45 minutes have been evenly balanced, but we saw in the early parts of the game MWOS showing their intent to get an early goal. They had more threatening attempts at goal early parts of the game, and then Scotland slowly got their way back into the game. And now, if they go to the halftime break lead, at 0-0, I think it's a fair score line at the moment. But Scotland will be more disappointed to say they didn't get a goal out of the few chances that they created. And I think, well, Coach Norman Mapeza will have something to talk about at halftime. But I think on the credit for Norman Stanley Mtasa's side, I think he's done well to teach his team to defend solidly and repel any other threat that has been thrown at them by Scotland. So defensively, MWOS are doing well.
Yes, indeed, they are defensively doing very well, which tells us that, look, it's Maviravira who are attacking through and through. And let's try to go down now to the touchline. Looks like Valentine Mabuku is ready for us.
Many thanks there go to our match commentators, Elder Stanley Katande, together with John Kani, as they gave us that first half, first 45 of this very much a big match for the two sides, a derby that was built back in the Northern Region Soccer League, and it came into the local Premier Soccer League, the Casalaga Premier Soccer League last season, and it continues today on Matchday 26. Goalless it is at first half. Not much really to talk about, save for just a few chances struck at goal, but I still have my two analysts, that is Max and Spence, I would like to call it that way, put it in that effect. But Spencer, your first half from your own eagle eye, maybe if you can just give us your first take of the first 45.
Well, it was a cagey affair, of course. Nothing much to really write home. Both teams know each other. They're just taking each other head on in terms of the passing game. Both teams playing an exciting passing game. MWOS could have actually taken the lead in the first minute. Billy Verem with the opportunity to have taken the shot at goal, but Nelson Chachga was also equal to the task. Moffat Abubakar could have also taken the lead for Scotland, but opted to pass the ball. But I think both goalkeepers were doing well, as we see that chance.
Indeed, Billy Verem.
Yeah, but basic.
There, good, wrong technique.
Score there. I think if he scores there, then the game is on. I think MWOS were actually brilliant in the first 15 to 20 minutes of that game. They had those chances. Probably some of them were half chances. But that first one, they should have buried it. I think Scotland were nowhere to be found in the first 15, and it was all about MWOS. They could have capitalized on those few chances in that early stage of the game, and I think it could have been a different story at the break as well. But a good start for Lloyd Mutasa, but just towards the end, I think Scotland managed to get a foot back in the game, as you're just seeing some of those chances as well. Unfortunately for that, the goalkeeper at his end was right, and he managed to parry it away. But a very interesting start to the game, because I thought MWOS were going to have much of the possession, but it wasn't to be at the first 25 minutes.
And of course, you look at, let's talk about Norman Mapeza using a makeshift left back in Abubakar Moffat, yet you've got the likes of Albert Manenji to start, or even Shackle.
Wagwan. Ndamanya ndisunzwa kuti tiri kuita here kana kuti hatisina kuita. Timira ndiwedzere volume. Notifications ngambomire. Yo guys, mukuona seko bhora iri kuti zvikuperera. Pakashata. Mira ndiwedzere kamera kangu. Yo, I hope I'm clear, maisi. Isai comments acho kuti predictions maisi, predictions enyu tukumada. Game mukuti zvikupera sei. Because so far apasati pani kana anything chaitika chine musoro. So far pana chine musoro anything chaitika. But MWOS iri kuyogeta. MWOS yataka ichimboataka yo first 15 minutes, but still game racho rakango ngori low maizia. But pari kupisa. It's a big game zvekudaro saka pane pachipisa. Chimbotsvage states apa kana pane states era. Tsvage statistics dze half time maizia. So far any statistics here. And live baya pa YouTube yangu one. Patrono noruora udala. Wabona? Wayona? Ewe. Zim football hub. Aba team dzikufana ungodraw ndo chokwadi. Scotland ne MWOS to draw because zvipere vanhu league rikangotorwa ne team one manje zvipere. Apasi kumboshoka kana statistics bro. Pari kupisa. Yo guys, subscribe maizia. 4 makona 3 makona. Alright. Jara ekom dara gazi. Usa play jibo.
The score lines from other centres on Matchday 26 is there 7 games altogether today, the Casablanca Premier Soccer League.
Yeah, quite interesting. I think they would have known about the coach, knowing that Hard Rock have taken the lead. That's the pressure of being in a title race now. When the other team that is just behind you goes on the lead, it's now on you to deliver the goods. They haven't really seen the likes of Kamabila in that first half. We haven't seen much from them in terms of their attacking prowess in front of goal. But on the other hand, you have Hard Rock who have already taken the lead, and you'd probably think they will be able to get those 3 points, now narrowing the gap again until we can see something from Scotland. And I think we were talking about how we have, in the previous years, we haven't seen so much of a competitive league season like we are seeing now. And this is a proper title race, and this is exactly what you want to see, Baba.
Let's talk about as well about the relegation dogfight that is also currently underway. Agama holding their own as well. FC Platinum goalless again today. They've got a new coach who has come in as well and try and stabilize the ship for them. They've had an indifferent season nonetheless. Your take as well in the relegation matrix, because Hunters are being drawn into that matrix.
Well, that one there, it's going to be a tricky one, but for Manica Diamond, tier 1, looks like this one, they'll have a miracle to survive, as well as also Hunters themselves. They're also battling the Agama. Hunters and Agama, they're also
don't
fighting.
Go anywhere.
But I think the dogfight at the bottom there, it's going to be very tricky. But looking at the way the teams are playing, they're not the teams fighting relegation are not scoring. They're going to be scoring so that they can get, as we see, the match results just underneath your screen there. And I think Blair Chiefs also holding the own against Chicken.
That's a derby.
That's Blair derby.
Indeed, and Navaya there with 2 goals for that is Hard Rock. Now let's talk about the second half, moves that the 2 got.
Yep.
We saw an involuntary, substitution, an injury-inspired substitution being made by Aloy Samaitam. And let's look at his bench and what he needs to do to get maximum points here.
Well, I think so far you'll be happy with how his team has played. I think so far I think the first 11 that played, they have done well, save for Scampis, who came out injured. And I think the youngster that came in went straight in the middle of the park and is doing a great job. So I think for the first 10 or 15 minutes, just maintain the same team, because they've already made a substitute. Just let the team continue to gel and let the team continue to play the way they're playing. I think you'll be very happy with what they've done in the first half. I mean, they're playing with no pressure. They're playing a passing game. They're going forward. Just that they're not taking the chances, like Radford said. They're not utilizing the set pieces, because those are half chances that they can take given the aerial height they've got.
Yeah, definitely. I think just more of the same for both teams. Especially like Spencer is saying, I think MWOS have played brilliantly as well. If they were just a little bit quicker in terms of their thinking, that bit on the ball, probably make one or two much more clever passes, they could have been actually leading this one as well. And I think the other thing, it goes back to the set pieces. I think they'll find a way into the game with those set pieces. And you gotta hit a team when they're at their weakest. And in those first few minutes, I think Scotland were really open, and MWOS could have done much more better than that. But now you have to forget about that first half, continue into the second half, make sure that you stick to your play, stick to your game, still believing as well. Unfortunately, they've already lost a player to that unforced injury. But for the next 15 minutes, I think you just gotta keep it like that.
Let's look at where the goals can come from here, gentlemen, because we need to find the goals for us.
Hirintels 2-0 T1. T1 in a red card. Agama 0-0 Nkezi. Chicken Blawayo Chiefs 1-0. Chicken in Platinum 0-0 Simba. Hard Rock 2-0. Get him on. Saka Navaya and ya top goal scorer Navaya. What Otora? All right.
We enjoy watching goals come in. Yes, the two.
And sometimes Seba is also another player who knows how to push forward. So I think for Scotland, they've got enough aerial to get the goals. They've been scoring for fun. And let's see how they've only been restricted for 45 minutes. Let's see if MWOS can restrict them for the last 45 minutes. They've done very well, but I doubt if they can do it for the 90 minutes.
Max, they've been pressed, that front three, as we look at some of their attempts as well. Scotland, most of their attempts are three.
Match statistics at halftime. Scotland is Rufamba, right? Scotland is Rufamba chino. 6 more attempts. 6 more attempts are 3 on target, was 2. Ball possession, almost the same, but Scotland is still controlling. So this is it.
In the box. I think if they
second half, second half. Tozokupa analysis of the after match rapera. Tono chaofa ni manguma ma results. Ani magema ningatambo about.
Create more chances in the second half. Indeed, now I've saved my analysts from predictions this afternoon. Let it flow a bit. Let's take you to the match commentary where Stanley Katande and John Gunny are holding forth for the second half of Matchday 26 of the Casalaga Premier Soccer League. A Scotland nil, MWOS nil.
Welcome back to Rufaro Stadium for the second 45 minutes here between Scotland, the home team, and the MWOS, the away team, as we see Peter Ndlovu, Norman Mapeza, and a new signing from Brazil. That's De Campos. I watched it last weekend. That's Anderson De Campos. Yeah, that's a player to watch. He was very impressive indeed. Full of running, reads the game well. His passes were fantastic. I think he's being eased into the system by Norman Mapeza. And Scotland have just broken up their pre-match ritual, trying to create some teamwork, some camaraderie. There is Anderson De Campos. Looks like he's now sorting out his playing equipment. We could be seeing him soon in the second 45 minutes, Joe.
Yeah, we could probably see him. And during the pre-match interview, Norman Mapeza was asked if he would consider bringing him the new signing as one of the new signings. He says it will depend on the outcome or on the movement of the game. and we might see him coming in. We don't know for how many minutes, but probably to be someone to look forward to if you look at how he played against Kaizer Chiefs last week in the Toyota Cup.
Yes, indeed, and of course you could see from the statistics that Scotland, we're not attacking well enough because they do have a shortage of attackers, as we see Norman Mapeza and his assistants there. That includes Peter Ndlovu, the great Peter Ndlovu, the greatest warrior of all time, sitting on the bench as team manager. And we may be seeing a change anytime soon. Referee Dirwai says, let's get on with it, as the ball is played straight into touch by Marvin Mudzuka. Shidolo for Mohamed, who finds Nyasulu. Tokos is Msebe. Nyasulu finds Peter Mjua, who doesn't waste time playing the ball to Moffat Abubakar. Moors have managed to clear, but Peter Mjua stands in the way. That one played on the far side, Mtimba Nyoka to Kama Billiard. Good control by the little man. And in the end, Tafazwa Joe takes it away. Plays it through. And Isaka has lost possession. Now Moors are pushing forward. Yeah. The cross. Wow. Good clearance there by and this one guided backwards. Zambezi restarting the formula with this goalkeeper, Francis Tizai. Another long searching effort headed away by Abubakar. A good cushioned header there by Knowledge Msona to find Shidolo. Timbanyoka. Back to Shidolo. Nice. Tries to turn, but it rolls into touch. Of a Moors defender, and that will be a corner kick. The first one in the second half. Maybe a clear sign of what was discussed at halftime by Norman Mapeza and his team. Yeah. That let's attack, and attack. Here's an opportunity for them.
Because they were on the last few minutes of the first half. That is Scotland.
Here comes the corner. Timanyok on the edge of the area. Tries another shot. Didn't have direction. Counter. Here they are once again. Moors are managing to hit back. Good defensive work, Peter Mtua. Turns away from his marker. The goalkeeper, Chachka, clears. Here they come once again. Moors, the Panthers. Flick header into the box. This looks dangerous. They don't have enough manpower as the ball is laid back. Reginald Chinemo failing to get past the marker. Nora Jimsona looking for Kama Billiard. This boy has got a magnet in his feet. The ball does exactly what he wants it to do. Into the middle of the park, Msebe, push to the ground. Referee says play on. Mohamed lays it through. Timba Nyoka, he cannot get past his marker. Tafazwa George does well before a miscue, playing the ball into touch for a throw in to Mapviravira. And the fans are in full voice here, expecting something good. Nyasulu stands on the ball, looks one way, then the other. Msebe will guide it back to Peter Mdua. Nixon Nyasulu. Kama Billiard. Lots of problems. Not like Sona, but cleared away.
Tengesa game. Tengesa game.
Skips one way. Goes down. Looking for a penalty. No way. And the clearance. There was a dangerous situation for the Panthers. They got away out of jail there. Sona failing to punish them.
The most defender thought he was going to allow the ball to come back for a go. What a dummy from Watchalong, but there was nothing much to give away a penalty there. I think it was a fair challenge. Yeah, but the move that was crafted from the right-hand side on the part of Scotland, I think MWOS did very well to repel it, which I think has been MWOS' strength this afternoon. Their defensive shape, their defensive abilities. Scotland has thrown everything at MWOS, but MWOS has been equal to the task.
Yes, indeed, they've done very well, keeping shape and make sure that no player is allowed to roam around freely. And out of your picture, changes will be coming through. Tafazwa George calls it a day, and in comes just number 3, Brandon Mpofu. Changing a defender. I didn't see much wrong. Maybe it's a change of strategy by Lloyd Samaitam Tasa, but Tafazwa George calls it a day. Jersey number 19. This is his 4th game in a row. And Billy Veremu, yeah, also calls it a day. And in comes Marceline Mlilo, who joined from Wange.
Billy Veremu.
Shidolo tries a dummy, tightly monitored. Mofat Abubakar, Walter Msona trying to skip around his marker, but he's tightly monitored. No free space at all being offered in the middle of the park. Here's Nyasulu guiding it forward. Look at Kamapelia bringing down the ball intelligently. One swing to the other, the cross comes in, it's looking good, nobody home for Maviravira. But my word, Kamapelia, he's a thorn in the flesh. I'm glad I'm not a player. I wouldn't like to be marking such a man.
He's one player who's very confident with the ball, and he's got so much good, tight control of the ball. He brings the ball down and he plays the way he wants, and he's got so much confidence, which borders on arrogance. And I think he's one player who would want to be your teammate and not your opponent.
Certainly. Can all be happy if he's my teammate here. Msebe into the center for Nixon Nyasulu. Ball is taken away, it comes back again to Msebe. Riding a tackle intelligently, Msebe trying to construct a raid here. On the near side. Good looking cross. The goalkeeper does well. Oh, that was a clever dummy by Msona.
Yeah, he tried to play a deft touch onto the near post, with his output, which was well read by
Yo guys, subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe button.
I think a good move from the left here. Combining well with his brother, but of course nothing came out of that. But a promising move by Scotland all the same.
Yes, indeed, a very promising move indeed. Can they continue to do that? Here they come once again now with the substitute Mlilo, who goes down, and looks like the referee has been persuaded to flash his yellow card.
Nyasulu is the one.
Nixon Nyasulu.
Yeah, the first card of the afternoon.
Yeah. Crudely bringing down Wilson Mensah, the Ghanaian. Yeah, the Ghanaian is a tricky customer. Well, this is a Ghanaian affair. They know each other very well. Maybe from home, he knows that if you let him go, he's going to punish you severely. Free kick for the Panthers from Norton. MWOS World of Sport.
Is Nyasulu from Malawi?
Malawi, yes.
Yeah, from Malawi. He used to play for Big Bullets in Malawi, and then he came to FC Platinum.
And this one is out of play. Confirmation of the yellow card. It's actually Nyasulu. My apologies. I was talking of Mensah, of Isaka. It's actually Nyasulu.
Nixon Nyasulu yellow.
And the charge guy has done well to parry this one over, giving away a corner kick. Nearly caught off guard. The corner will come from the
Chicken Bulawayo Chiefs.
Taken long.
Adrock still 2-0 when you get Demons.
for another
Agama
corner.
0-0 Nkezi. FC Platinum 0-0.
Oh my dear.
Jeremo 0-0.
This is one of the most difficult matches that Maviravira have ever played. It's like a predator that is trying to catch prey, which is fighting back fiercely. A chance once again, but this one cleared away. Oh, what a miss. Now, Billiard. Shona in possession. These two candidates.
My way, I would play the Boro.
Taken away.
Oh, you say Boro on Berry.
Right his eye. These fans were expecting something special because they know that that duo normally produces goals. But Lloyd Mtasa has got his players well drilled here. They're closing down on Knowledge Msona and Kamabilia.
You can't afford to give them any room. Yeah, and more so when Walter Msona comes into the fray. You know, it's a deadly trio.
It is. And these guys, if you give them an inch, they'll get a meter. So don't ever make a mistake when dealing with them. Pitam Jua now for Maviravira. Tunyasulu, the Malawian, who picked up a yellow card a short while ago. In a goalless situation, we welcome those joining us for the first time. It's 0-0 here. And free kick.
East Scotland, the Champions League here, but you want a mentality, so I want to go somewhere. Maybe
long one played away out of danger. Now they come forward. Yabunze. Good ball played on the near side. Bamzuka has been looking very lively indeed. Mutsuka Malvin alongside Nyabunze in the middle of the park. Zambezi posting a long searching ball forward. Here they come once again. The Pandas with Kinemo. Panda is chasing a loose ball. And in the end he is penalized. Free kick. Sebe taking a bit of time. And a massive clearance from Pidam Jua. Kamabilia goes down under challenge. Close to the center circle. Msona to Shidolo. Striding forward. Shidolo to the far side. Mtimbanyoka. To his weak left. Knowledge Msona plays a grounder. No direction. He's clearly frustrated. It hasn't been going on for the veteran striker. And this time around, it goes out for a goal kick. I can tell you that Norman Mapeza is thinking of what to do here to get a goal. But good control coming in this meanwhile from Mensah. And it's guided backwards to Nelson Chajga. Pitam Jua.
Against the Platinum one. She don't mean 1-1. Basically, 0-0. FC 0-0.
Once again.
Yes, 1-0.
Stands on the ball before playing a long ball down. Timbanyoka trying to get a whistle, I'm sure. He wanted the ref to blow so that Msonas, any of them, could take a free kick. Here they come once again with Marcelino Mlilo, the former Wange boy. Yabunze. And the dummy all the way back to the goalkeeper, who must clear now under pressure from Kamabilia. Zuka failing to control it. Now he picks it up. Tries an out footer. Playing so well at right back this
Wellington
is very confident and also stocky. You can struggle to get him off the ball, and I think he's done well for Scotland on the left back, where we normally see Kwake Twala.
Keep on streaming, my easier. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe.
Come up,
He went.
Taken away by the goalkeeper. Normally, Billiard would score from there, but somehow he shot straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think for good positioning there, which again is also reinforcing the thinking and the notice that MWOS have done well in their defensive shape. You know, they are in with a good timing. They know when to attack. They know when to stop Scotland, and they've done so well defensively. That is MWOS.
Yes, indeed, MWOS now with Katsande. Valentine looks one way, drifts through, slips it through, but Mohammed takes it away. Zambezi with an interception to find Lilo gets the return pass and all the way back to his goalkeeper.
So Mugona Chief and number 10 football matches from different universities, you know, those kind of games. Change the stream of Tipa.
Here they come now. Nice. Banda goes down.
So Garema subscribe. Name Jitondi Batsira.
They know each other.
By Kama Billiard. Look at
that. This Tikash go 2000
that was a side step.
As like
I think it's because of the pressure from the defender and confirmation of the
0-0-60 minutes
at Trufaro Stadium if you're joining us for the first time.
Scotland
versus MWOS. Two teams that started their rivalry
needs to play one more game.
And it continues in the Premier League here. Last season, Scotland won the league, and the second was MWOS. So you can see that the rivalry goes a long way. Long clearance from Zambezi. This one picked up, and Zambezi. No, it's Atabanda who clattered into an opponent, and the referee is blown. Free kick. Looks like Chajga would like to take it. Another look at how it all happened. It's a long effort from deep in the Maviravira half. This bounce is awkward. Knowledge of Zona kicking an opponent who didn't feel the pain. Oh, this is a lovely touch. At the banda. Lifting in the area. What a tackle.
What a pain. What a pain. What don't need to Ropanzi. Gombo Mire. Gombo Mire.
Here's a chance for Maviravira.
Yeah.
Sebe.
Tuto Fambane.
Norman Mapeza knows exactly how to motivate players. We were talking of Abubakar Mofate having dropped his game from in the middle of the field. He gave him another role, and he's performing excellently.
So that's he's an experienced player. Remember, he used to play in Spain, and before he came to join
corner kick Scotland.
Yes, sir, this one is quickly taken, and the shot comes through. The clearance on the far side, and Nyasulu allows it out of play to get a throw in. That gives him a breather, of course, because he has
share the life, share the life, Macy. Share the life, guys. Yo, share the life, share the life.
Here's the chance now. Shidolo. Nyasulu. The Malawian looks downfield, trying to find Kama Billiard. Zambezi with a massive clearance, and this one is headed out by Mlilo. Marceline Mlilo, formerly of Wange, now close to the capital in Norton. Damsona couldn't control it, goes out of play. And it looks like the veteran is completely run out of his legs now. But now he wins a crucial tackle. He goes down.
Just receiving a message from my friend who was streaming the match. Yo, shout out to you, you know. On the Wellington, Baba. Thanks for streaming, bro. Thanks for streaming.
I'm sure Scotland will be desperate to get a goal because news coming in. Hard Rock are not good news. It's not good news for Scotland because Hard Rock are leading 2-0 through Washington via brace over Manica Diamond.
Yes,
via top goal scorer
15
back to
goals
back
now.
abasina
So the 15 goal mark has been broken.
ZPC Kariba still 0-0 with Dynamos.
And we hope that he continues
Kariba
to
FC
score in
Platinum
other matches.
0-0 Nessim.
Here is
That's also a
Amsona.
big match.
And a miscued effort over the bar, corner kick.
Ngezi one. Yes, so far pani magos man. 5 magos cheta goes. 5 magos in 7 matches.
The corner will come to be taken by the Vira captain. Walt Amsona, it's a good looking one, but headed away. Knowledge Amsona, back to his young brother. It's a brother affair. And another header by Valentine Katsande, doesn't get very far. Clearance by Zambezi. And a free kick has just been awarded. Maviravira have got a player down injured.
Jimbare 0-0 bro, Jimbare 0-0. That's a good drawing. Jimbare 0-0, Jimbare 0-0. Jimbare
Let's take a second look at it. Oh yes, it's
Jimbare I know one of winning as well.
By Peter Mdua, and you can't blame it on the MWOS player. It's unfortunate that Mdua got injured, but otherwise I don't know why the ref has blown for a free kick.
And Peter Mdua is not clearing the touch line. He was pretending like he's going outside the pitch, but then he stopped before he could clear the pitch. And of course the referee spotted.
Why you face like a Pegasus?
Yeah, but look,
FIFA
is well aware of all these tricks.
And interesting,
zvimaembe zvekuchampions league uri kutamba mupremier league zvinoita here
sometimes it's so amazing.
yambomira iyo
Very
tikakafu mulocal only football.
Nyasolo's clearance doesn't go very far. Udzuka Marvin, this one taken away. I thought that he had won the ball fair and square, but the referee has blown to give a free kick to the Panthers from Norton. Free kick to be taken by Valentine Katsande. Looks like Walter a few meters. Katsande plays it across the field.
Straight from Kwekwe Baba.
Wide to the far side, Zambezi.
Let's check the score.
Ball's looking very comfortable in possession. Now if the cross comes in, oh, that was too deep. Too deep, and it looks like Peter Mdua off your picture is ready to come back on. Knowledge Msona now. Playing it forward. Knowledge Msona, I think he was brought down soon after making the clearance. Some jovial fans in the stands enjoying themselves. Norman Mapeza, no smiles at all at the moment because it's not what he was expecting. He knew, of course, it was going to be a difficult match, but because of this man, Lloyd, no smiles for Maviravira at the moment. Rolls it short for the impressive Abubakar. Peter Mdua. Some high press coming in from the Northern Best side here. They are not giving opponents any space at all. Yakunze.
I think
not a very good run by his teammate there. Instead of going inwards, instead of going outwards, he went in.
23.
Yeah, wrong decision making there. Look at the most officials there. But also agreeing with us that it was a question of decision making. We were going the wrong way.
Okay, la kure mdara. Zvandangomona ari kudhara izvezvi ndo zvaari.
Valentine Katsande hecked down by Kama Billiard. The referee Irwai agrees. Free kick to the Panthers. There is the opportunity. See, Adabanda caught in possession. Yes, Samoas are coming through. Mohammed, a chance. That's a heavy touch, and in the end, Irwai calling it a free kick, and again Samai Tamtasa.
He doesn't agree.
Doesn't agree. I think he's justified in a way. And when Moores got the ball, that's when he blew. Here they come once again. The Panthers giving away possession rather cheaply. Shidolo. Peter Mjua will guide it back to his goalkeeper. And the news filtering through is that Scotland rather would like to make a change. It could be jersey number 7. Kingsley Mureremba, a midfield change. Let's see how they execute this one. Knowledge Msona, who is likely to depart. Msona slips it through, is taken away. Yabunza being held back. Mutsuka getting past his marker. Now they come, Lilo. Mutsuka once again turns goalwards. And that's a lovely ball through. But of course, well read there by Nyasulu, who is brought down, and the referee no doubt will blow to give a free kick to Mapiravira. And these fans are still waiting for a goal here.
Right, Nasparugupisa.
They would have wanted to see 1 or 2 goals, but it's not happening.
But I don't think most will be disappointed by their showing this afternoon. Because if you look at their away form, Stanley, they are the 9th best away travelers. They've played 12 away games. This one is the 13th, and out of that they've won 13 points. Whereas on the flip side, Scotland are the 2nd best home team after Ngezi Platinum. They've played 12 home games, getting 25 points out of their 12 home games. And Ngezi Platinum so far are the leading best home team at the moment in the league with 27 points. From
Nice.
Here and clearance. And it looks like there was a foul on a Moores defender. Samain Tamtasa animated this afternoon. And finally, jersey number 17 for Scotland, Knowledge Msona calls it a day. The smiling assassin, he couldn't exert himself today, which in a way is a commendable display by Moores, because this man here will get to this stage of the game having scored 1 or 2 goals.
Yes, to Lloyd Mtasa for this afternoon shift. The way he has managed to frustrate Scotland, I think he did his homework very well. He read their script and also came up with a counter plan. Scotland haven't really threatened as we would have wanted or as we would have expected from them. But at the moment, Moores, I think, will be given credit for their defensive showing. As you can see now, Knowledge Msona being taken off is always one of the front three in Scotland, because remind me of Liverpool 3, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino and Mo Salah, which is a similar setup in Scotland.
Yes, indeed, Scotland, they've had to check out one of their leading men here in Knowledge Msona. And Mutsuka calls it a day. In comes Kwangwari. They've also brought in just number 10, Nigel Makumbe, who joined from Chel 1. And Clive Kongwari is a very pivotal player for them. There he is with a header. This one will be picked up now. by Tokozis himself. Mureremba losing possession almost immediately. Nyabunze, good as ever. Playing it on the near side here. Certainly MWOS are giving a good run to their opponents. It's Nyabunze once more. Plays it to the far side, but lacks accuracy. Timbanyoka can pick it up. Kamabiliat throws himself to the ground, but the ref has bought the dummy. And these fans, well, if they're supporting Scotland, they are happy with that decision. Take a look at that.
Yeah, well, I think the thigh actually got the better of him, as well, about to say. Yeah, I think it's a fair call on the part of
St. George is calling the Utamani St. George.
Now Nyasulu. It's been very impressive here at the back for Scotland. Heavily involved in all the moves. Timbanyoka trying to pass, but Nyabunze thwarting each and every move and wins a throw in, and even a round of applause from the MWOS faithfuls here. A wonderful performance indeed by the veteran defender.
Very wonderful and commendable performance. Remember, we also need to credit him for Knowledge Msona's exit, because he was actually like a leech on Knowledge Msona, frustrating every attempt that Knowledge Msona would want to do for Scotland, and I think he deserves kudos. That is Captain Nyasulu.
Yes,
I mean,
Nyabunze,
captain.
the first one Nyabunze for MWOS, putting up a sterling performance. I mean, there aren't many players who can silence Knowledge Msona, but he has managed to do that to the extent of him being substituted. Wonderful touch here from Chinemo, who brings in a cross, not a very good one. Valentine Katsande plays a good-looking cross, but headed away by Isaka Mohammed. Ball played through, took too long to take off. Not a good decision from the far side. Yes, Nigel Makumbe should have done better. He knows that. Foul throw, no, it's a retake. It's a retake by Mafiravira. Isaka Mohammed. 14 minutes.
Yo guys, keep on streaming.
It's a countdown now. MWOS are holding on to their point. Can they get all 3 points? The cross will come. It's looking good. Can there be a shot? No. Once again, close defense.
That
was so
Scotland survived.
That was a survival. I think you have put it quite correctly. That was a close shave for Mafiravira. Slipping on the jaws. Let's take a second look at it. Oh, Mlilo.
Confusion is gunyanya. Confusion is gunyanya.
Yeah, Scotland hanging in there for their dear life. Yeah, multiple attempts by MWOS, eventually going away for a goal kick. Yeah, so Coach Norman Mapesa and Scotland will heave a sigh of relief from that play, and they try to do their own thing on the other side. But otherwise, MWOS probably are now coming in with they want to come in with a late sucker punch. They've held on defensively and frustrated Scotland, and now I think they've every reason to now try to go forward and possibly get a goal at this late stage of the game.
Now, if we were to look at the crowd, you can see that they are now calling for a change. A clear sign that MWOS have managed to get the crowd away from the back. Oh, that was a lovely take. Makumbe, taking time. Makumbe failing to execute his cross. But my goodness me, MWOS is showing us a thing or two here. Nyabunze once again. To Nigel Makumbe. Yes, fails to play the ball. Another chance once again. Makumbe. A good looking cross. Mureremba. Good pass to the far side. picking out Timbanyoka. Kama Billiard with a good touch. Shidolo. But again, tightly monitored by Valentine Katsande. Is Kama Billiard. Mreremba came through from Caps United. Was so exciting 2 seasons ago. Peter Mdua back on the field, I should have mentioned earlier.
Dynamos 2-0-0, 80 minutes.
Isaka Mohammed. And a miscued clearance. Plays the ball into touch and giving Scotland the chance to take a corner. That was Chinemo Reginald.
I think was deceived by a seemingly a header that was meant to come there, and I think Innocent Zambezi deceived him because I think he had time to
yes,
go.
1-0 Agama Chiefs in Blaue Chiefs to Platinum 0-0 Simba.
The board goes up.
Scotland 0-0.
Timbanyoka calls it a day, and Emmanuel Zuocha, formerly of Simba Bora, and Kama Billiard has been sacrificed. I mean, they say we're going to get tough, the tough gets going. Here is a corner now. Headed away by Kongwari. Shidolo will pick it up. Turning one way. Back again to Mureremba. Good try, but not on target. Confirmation of the substitutions.
So Emmanuel Zocha is coming together with the Tengeng Neville. He's a striker. Tengeng Neville has actually played for Deltras in Indonesia, and before that he was actually playing for Kurivong FC in Cambodia. That's a new player who's been signed by Scotland, and they've tried to reinforce their squad. And I think that reinforcement speaks of
it's 2-0-0
occasion, and of course they want to play the local league as well.
That's quite correct. And of course, Tengen is a Cameroonian land, West Africa. I can tell you that you will find them nearly everywhere. Kwangwari can't get the ball away from Mureremba. The free kick. Mlilo brought down. Now Mlilo has been removed from the left back position. He's now playing on the right hand side. Such a versatile player, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's a good looking pass on the far side. Dip one inside the area, headed away by Peter Mdua. Sona Walter. Kengen. Ball flicked through, and the referee stops play once again. Yeah, this will be a free kick. Ziocha is lying injured, master dribbler. Once you give him space, this man will turn you inside out. He used to do that playing for Simba Bora in the middle of the park. Let's see if he can do it in the next 8 minutes left here at Rufaro Stadium. Plus, of course, stoppage time. Shidolo, who's been all over the place. But losing concentration, that ball rolls into touch. Shidolo himself is a Namibian. So many foreign-based players are coming to Zimbabwe. A clear sign that there's something that they are seeing. Oh, yeah! Game has given away! Oh.
Guys, I know my boozer route. I'm going. I am a boozer. Unacheka daru man. Chich.
Scotland defender.
Oh, Jayenwe. Unaga kugorero.
He's all alone in the center. He's taken time to get the cross.
Now
it comes back to
no.
Isaka Mohammed, and take it away.
Mensa, what was he doing there?
By the Scotland defenders, denying a gift presented to him by the Scotland. That could have been goal number 7 for the Ghanaian. Shidolo to the Ghanaian Isaka Mohammed. Ziocha. Tengen, the Cameroonian, standing firm. Shidolo once again. Turning the ball through. A lovely take. Tengen. The clearance. That one goes wide.
The Cameroonian is actually threatening.
What a way to introduce himself. Tenkek coming in there with the outfooter that found the side netting for MWOS. MWOS will be happy to survive that one there. On the volley, I like his technique.
I think Scotland lacked such. That was very close.
Very close.
Very close indeed. And Samaita must be heaving a huge sigh of relief over that. Here it comes to Ziocha. Ziocha trying to bit the left back. The cross is inside the area.
You were nice.
Wide again from Moffat. Corner kick. It's getting exciting towards the end and the fans can feel it. Mabiraira fans are waiting and waiting because they are the ones attacking. And this one scooped over the bar.
More frustration for Scotland and more excitement for Hard Rock. Hard Rock have now scored a third goal. They are now leading by 3-0 through a goal by Chibenisho Mavuso.
Yeah, good going there for Kelvin Kaindu and company at Chawanda Stadium in Kwekwe. They are leading by 3-0. That gives them 3 points, cutting down the lead. Although Scotland have got a game in hand, and like Norman Mapeza was saying pre-match, we cannot count our chickens before they are hatched. Yes, we've got a game in hand, and this is the opportunity that was spent by the Ghanaian. Somehow slipped at the crucial moment and gave away possession. That should have been a simple lob over the goalkeeper. Yeah, but I must also commend the goalkeeper for coming on early.
Yeah, so many chances.
But he had been given a chance, and he tried to dribble past the goalkeeper, and then he slipped there. A series of misfortunes for the Ghanaian striker there. He would have gotten his 7th goal. Well, is he happy or is relieved that that ball did not punish them?
I think he's relieved that the goal was not scored.
So on 50.
He lived another day.
First game, 86 minutes. 0-0.
To wait for the goal here.
Subscribe before you leave. Subscribe that you won't miss any live match. Watchalong.
Yes, in terms of performance, it's been very exciting for a neutral, but maybe not so exciting for if you are a Scotland or a MWOS supporter. Another free kick.
I think of the two sets of fans, I think MWOS will be happy with the point, whereas Scotland will be frustrated that they would have dropped 2 points at home, and also considering that the title race is still open, but of course Scotland have an upper hand. They are sitting comfortable, the gap is quite large, but they don't want to see Hard Rock drawing closer to them. That is Scotland.
Yeah, they're getting too close for their comfort. Scotland, of course, won them a short distance away, and I can see Samaita feeling the cold now, putting on his cap to make sure he continues to feel comfortable. Norman Mapeza with a jersey, with a tracksuit top, rather. Nigel Makumbe stands behind the ball. A bit of housekeeping by the goalkeeper, Kwetson Birwai. Yeah, talking to Peter Mjua.
To say that the referee have to lecture the players on what not to do.
And you don't want to be on the losing side after so many failed attempts, especially
if you pull an opponent in the box, definitely you risk giving away a penalty.
They are not in but draw against Scotland is good.
These are the things that they should learn.
Because the referee can't tell you how to mark or how not to mark. If you are reckless, you are reckless. You will cost your team.
Balls are still coming through. Play on, says the referee. Nyabunza is beaten in the middle of the park. Here they come now. Scotland Mapiravira. That was Ziocha. Through. Outside the area. Katsande scrambles it away. And the ball is picked up on the far side. This is a good pass. Not a very good first touch by Mlilo.
Again, another long searching ball, but headed away by Isaka Mohammed. Mreremba. Shidolo. Shidolo looking for space. Yeah, information filtering through is that we will be getting 5 extra minutes.
5 minutes added time.
We are into the 90th minute now, 0-0 the scoreline. Very exciting match indeed. Shidolo comes through, Tengek is beaten to the ball, but Scotland still have possession. Good looking cross, the goalkeeper has lost it. Mohammed, it's Moffat rather, playing the ball through. The clearance is good by the Panthers. Free kick.
Free kick for MWOS.
Tomorrow's World of Sport. The Panthers. Again, this Valentine Sunday is very much appreciated by their fans, and I can see in the crowd. 5 minutes into stoppage time. If you were to ask Norman Mapeza, this must have been one of the most difficult games that he has ever played.
Yes, 1-0. Lawet 2-1. Platinum ni Simba Bora zozoita 1-1 guys. Simba Bora ni red card. Jimbaris 2-0 is it?
Nyabunze, so outstanding.
Simba Bora guys adaro. Gerison Masina to Aniapo Achuma here.
Katande beaten to the ball by Tengek. Abubakar. This is Msebe. So industrious in the middle of the park. The cross comes in, but again Katande heads it away. Mohammed.
Was the root of Famba? Was the root of Famba? Was the root of Famba?
Receive the pass.
At least 2. Most younger Famba. Was the root Famba? Was the root Famba?
Tight marking coming through. Makumbe goes down, and Kwetsani Dirwai wanting a free kick. Tenge cannot believe it. He's such a big fellow. In Cameroon, they're all big, and when you come in contact with your opponent, you do so with a lot of force, but in situations like ours, it becomes a foul.
Heavy presence in them. Yeah. You can actually feel them.
Makumbe! The goalkeeper is lost.
Wait. Yeah. When I keep on going,
my word.
Wait.
That's unbelievable.
That was going to be a big goal.
That should have been a penalty.
That
should have been a penalty. How did it go down? Soda. Walter. Tassa is very livid. He goes through. Jesus.
He's normally
a very cool
and collected.
Yes.
He got the ball first. And then the goalkeeper's leg was behind. Look at that.
Exactly.
This should be a penalty, referee. He doesn't see what
he did it.
Penalty. Scotland survived. Look at Lloyd Mutasa. He's angry. He's uprooting trees and it's justified to feel that way, Lloyd Mutasa. And of course, Ketsani going there to the touchline.
Maybe a yellow card.
Which one for yellow? Scotland no pirira.
That's an injustice.
Lloyd Mutasa, one who sympathizes with
Scotland no pirira.
He's not that type of person.
No pirira.
I mean, he suffers punishment.
Exactly.
His team is denied a penalty, and then he gets a yellow card.
And it looks like he's now communicating with his players.
A bit of injustice for Lloyd Mutasa.
Yeah.
Double punishment.
MWOS have certainly put up a very good game. And if you were asked to pick up your man of the match here, who would you
Captain Scotland, I mean MWOS
captain Nyabunze.
the way he shut out Norwich Msona, it
Yes.
actually lead to him being.
That was a
exited from the
match-winning
ground.
performance.
Yes, he was.
It's unfortunate
He was.
that Meta couldn't take advantage, and then the penalty was not given.
Barupiri
The story could have been different.
maizia.
Katande's effort goes over the. It's
Lende kutenga
Makumbe rather. The shot goes over the bar.
ngaimbomire ngaimbomire.
Nelson charge. 4 minutes played. We are into the last minute here.
40 seconds to go.
Are we going to
0-0.
see a sucker punch? The clearance is good from Wars. Neatly taken down. Makumbe. Too many twists and turns, and he ends up losing the ball from Chidolo. Chidolo is hauled down, and it's a free kick.
Mangwana kune Highlanders ni Cape Samana. Iri kuchikurowa Watchalong. Then prepare na 3 tukurowa Watchalong ya Highlanders ni Cape.
It looks like they've
Highlanders supporter na is Samba Highlanders. I think
he's not happy.
National sports kana kurufa.
He's being told, he's indicating to his boys that time is out. They have managed to clear, but that doesn't go very far. And the referee blows and please.
But Babiri.
I was looking at Lloyd Mutasa celebrating the point away from home. But I think he was celebrating the fact that his plan worked, shutting out Scotland and coming away with a point.
But what a game from MWOS Football Club, because holding, Scotland to a draw is hard. MWOS yatamba, but then I should have won the game. Because
But I think MWOS again will feel hard done by the penalty decision that they did not get. In my view, the referee there missed. He would have wanted to have a look at it, and possibly MWOS would have gotten a penalty late in the game.
Yeah, it's a pity we don't have
0-0 at Fufaro Stadium. Scotland 0-1.
Referees end up getting the flack for not awarding these decisions, but they can only be made when he is so sure, because he was obstructed either by a player on the field, or when the contact was made, it wasn't very clear to him. So, yeah, you can't fault the referee that much, because we could only make the decision after watching a replay. And there is the MWOS team going across to congratulate, thank their players, their fans rather.
And I think
job well done.
I think those happy with the they came in, they did very well. I think
but poor decision making can happen in final third. They can't score goals. You need to score goals.
Oh yes, indeed. And
Olena from Washington, Vaya doesn't hesitate
the pitchside interviews
when he's facing the coaches. I know kind of this year. Is now the top scorer. Agara he was, but then
Valentine
like
is still a long way from getting there, but the MWOS players are congratulating each other there.
See you tomorrow. Islanders versus Cape United.
0-0. And of course,
are
the biggest beneficiaries of this result, simply because they have managed to pick up a point, and Norman Apeza is now close to Valentine Mapugu, and I think it's time now for us to cross over to the touchline where Valentine is talking to Norman Mapeza.
Scotland yabirira 53 points for Scotland. 53 points for Scotland. Adrugani 51, but through Scotland it's in a rimwe game in the end. So not zora, but parupisa. So these are among my results. As you can see, Maizia. See you tomorrow. Same time, Maizia. Same time. Kamongoya. Tongopedza Matiracho. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, Maizia. Faro Stadium. Thanks for watching. Mera tuno tupachinono ngani ko. Set tinamos yatozorwa tinamos 0-0 Timbare. Mafanze Timbare. How are you feeling, Timbare fans? Mukufila say, Anzi, thanks bro, that was MWOS penalty. Munyepe, that was a most penalty. Wagwan Motipo ndiri weboso. Ndiri weboso bro. To support the Islanders maize. So mangwana mongoya same time pa Islanders hapo. But pakaipa, but still Caps United hainayo form zvekudaro. Caps hainayo form zvekudaro. Saka I think Islanders ndikutoitemba plus team yangu, so unotongofanira kutemba neteam yako. Relegation battle, you triangle Manika Demons still one. It's not going to end at the sets. But then at the same time, Anders is not safe at the moment. Anders is not safe. Even ZPC Kariba, Agama ikangotamba, but then triangle will be relegated. Manika Demons still. Then Tiwani in a 1 win in the last 5 games. Then this is the mid-table. FC Platinum ikutambura. Pane mufesi wekufacebook anonzi mufesi anosapota FC Platinum, so anonzwa nekudhiswa kufacebook nasi. Chicken inapo Simba Bora number 9 MWOS. Saka MWOS yatamba zve, because number 8 kuyeudza number 1 to a draw is not that easy. Then my Highlanders is number 7. Caps iri panumber Caps yacho panumber 6. Saka hazvogona kupera. Ngeziyaita sei kwechiruta paunge yarowa Agama. So this is how the table looks like. Yo, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Isaac Mutasa maita say Gideon weboso hoyo. Katichipedze mafina acho. End stream. Amana one ere mama uyeza. One ere makomenta.